Hey, what's up, guys? I got a little mini update for you guys, some stuff I've got pretty recently, and yeah, we'll just get into it. This first little stack, I don't think I had put it in any other video, but I got this like last month. I just think I forgot to show them off or whatever, but I got the Scream Factory edition of RoboCop 2. I've been wanting to rewatch all the RoboCop movies, so needed to pick these up. So RoboCop 2, and of course got RoboCop 3. Pretty excited to check this one out again, check out these transfers. And these were like these made-for-TV Canadian movies that they did. They're pretty low budget. I think they use like, they're kind of like the quality of like that Mortal Kombat show, but RoboCop Resurrection, RoboCop Dark Justice, and RoboCop Crash and Burn, and RoboCop Meltdown. Now, I've seen the first one of these. I think I rented it on Netflix when Netflix first came out and they were like shipping discs out. I checked one of them out and I remember really digging it, so I had to buy them just to see them all. And this one I just picked up last night at midnight because I was pretty hyped to see it. There will be a review coming out for this. But yeah, I'll save it for my review, but I really love this movie. Definitely check out this review once I post it. And this, I want to rewatch The Sopranos show again, so I've always saw it on TV, so figured get the Blu-ray set, and this is the UK edition. It was like $30 cheaper than the USA edition, same transfers, whatever, so, you know, I just picked that one up. And yeah, this got the Waterworld Arrow set. I wasn't going to get this originally when it first got announced, but after like watching some stuff on it, I actually haven't seen this in years and years and years. I barely remember anything about it, so I figured, hey, might as well get this in case I end up loving it. I have all the cuts and everything, and 35 bucks for, you know, that kind of packaging, you just can't go wrong. So yeah, it's pretty stoked to have that, actually. One of my favorite pickups of this month. This movie right here, my buddy BDG Reviews watched this, and it kind of sparked my interest again to watch it, because I'm a big fan of like the French extreme films, and this is the only one that I didn't have. So yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I don't know what to expect with it, but yeah, glad to have it finally. And this one, I had never heard of it before Severin announced it, but it sounds badass. I watched the trailer. I like the vibe of the trailer, and Ted Raimi as a serial killer as a main starring role sounds pretty intriguing. So yeah, pretty hyped to see Skinner. And this one, I bought this movie so many times, but I already have it on Blu-ray from Scream Factory, but figured I might as well pick up the Arrow edition too. See their transfer of it. There's some new features of it, whatever. And this is one of those movies I just have to always pick up. It's one of my favorites. So yeah, glad to have that. This was a Scream Factory title I never picked up. I know the DVD was out of print for a long time. But yeah, that's I, Madman. Pretty hyped to see this. I've heard some pretty decent things. But yeah, the story sounds kind of cool, so yeah, definitely glad to check this one out. And this next movie here, this has been in my cart on Amazon for at least 2 or 3 years, maybe more. I kept waiting for it to go down in price, but it's been at $25 for every year I've had it in my cart. It's never gone down in price. But that's Death Spa. This is actually put up by Gorgon Video, which is a big 80s thing. They did like Faces of Death and stuff. But yeah, this thing's got Ken Foree and some other people. But yeah, definitely interested to see this. I really dug Killer Workout, which Slasher Video put out. So I kind of really dig the 80s aerobics gym setting for a slasher movie. Or I don't know if this is a slasher, but yeah, Death Spa. Finally pulled the trigger on it. Paid the 25 bucks, but I'd rather get it before it goes out of print or something, you know. I don't want to miss out on it. This next film here, I saw this years ago when it first came out, but I only remember small bits and parts of it, but I remember actually really digging it, so I decided to pick out the Blu-ray for it. That's Amusement. I remember this scene particularly with this clown. It was really good, but I remember there being like weird little segments to it. But like I said, I barely remember this movie, so I'll be really glad to check that out. I may check this out tonight and put a review up for it. And lastly, this is a Scream Factory title that just got announced. This is another one I barely remember. I saw it years ago, and yeah, one of the main reasons I wanted to see it again too was James Gandolfini. That's 8mm. It would have been cool if they did a double feature with 8mm too, but hey, glad to have this one. I remember it being really good. So yeah, it was a short update, but I'd like to think there was some, you know, gems in this update. Really no filler, but yeah, that was my quick update. Now my next update video will be April 3rd, because I'll be going to Grindhouse Video, and I plan on blowing like at least $700, $500 to $700, so it'll be a really decent sized update video, so look forward to that basically in a little less than a month. So yeah, anyways guys, peace.